What's poppin', people? It's Dante. Off the GRIII. Got my vest hanging here. Yeah, I'm just thinking today about the Ricoh GR3 for travel photography, street photography, everyday photography, all photography, right? This camera is a beast. Here we have some cool lights. I'm living in a tin shack off the grid in Costa Rica currently. That's a nice light. Yeah, I think that the Ricoh is the ultimate camera for any street photography, travel photography, everything really. The reason being is it fits in your front pocket. So I use the License to Train Lululemon shorts. These have nice zipper pockets, and yeah, it stores your Ricoh perfectly inside. I really do believe that the portability of the camera is its greatest feature. I don't use any of the accessories, just this leather Ricoh strap, and yeah, no filters, no protection devices or anything, just bare bones. Ricoh in the pocket, compact, minimalist design is superior for this kind of photography, because think about it, even your phone can fit in the pocket, the GoPro can fit in the pocket, all these things can fit in the pocket. And that's actually really key for us travelers, adventurers, etc. Because yeah, you don't want to be weighed down by your gear. You don't want to have a big camera on your neck and be worrying about that kind of stuff. Yeah, ultimately the compact size makes it the best. Now, while it is very compact and easy to use, you can set it up with the AV mode, P mode, whatever you want, snap focus, and sort of just point and shoot. It does lack its ruggedness, right? Like the GoPro Mini that I have in my left hand filming this video is extremely rugged, whereas this camera, yeah, it's maybe a bit fragile. So I'd say its biggest downfall is the fragility of the camera. So you have to be kind of careful with it maybe. I just throw it around, and I'm not really too much of a person to baby my gear. But I do think that there's something to consider when it comes to the Ricoh and its fragility. Personally, my first digital camera was the Ricoh GR2 in 2015. And I switched to the Fuji X Pro 2 thinking I needed something more capable, something more rugged, something more robust in a way. But now that I think back, there were some situations that I needed the weatherproof capabilities, or I guess the rugged design for some of the conflict photography that I did. But I still think that there wasn't like a huge need for me to upgrade. Yeah, if anything, this is the only thing to consider when choosing a Ricoh over a Fuji or any other system is, yeah, do you need the weatherproof? Do you need the ruggedness? Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to think it's not that important, because I haven't had too many issues. The only time I've had an issue with the ruggedness is when there's some humidity on the beach in Coney Island. This D-pad, this scroll wheel, got kind of sticky and was glitching, but then when I put the camera in the air conditioning and cooled it down, it was fine. So yeah, I guess really my only complaint is the ruggedness. Overall though, it's like setting it up in the small JPEG high contrast black and white mode, it just lends itself really well to shooting street photography. There's also a really nice macro feature where you can get really close to details. But it's the perfect thing to sort of just throw in your pocket, bring it on your adventures, bring it on your hikes, bring it off the grid, bring it wherever you need, and not really worry too much about having a camera. I think that this camera is the closest thing to having a sort of extension of the hand, extension of the arm. Yeah, it's the closest thing to just not having a camera on you, and not having to think about your camera settings, putting it in automatic mode, just pointing, shooting, everything in focus, everything set up. Yeah, it's superior. You can have a lot of fun using this. It's the least camera out there, and for travel photography, yeah, I can't recommend it more because of this. It's just So easy to use, right? But Ricoh, make a Ricoh rugged monochrome and I'll be satisfied. Just use the GoPro technology so I can throw it under the water. If this was an underwater capable, baby capable by throwing it on the ground. Yeah, Ricoh rugged monochrome. That's my request. That would be pretty cool. Ah, you're back?